Hey there. So I just finished reading Reinventing the Meal by Pavel G Somov, and wow, it's not your typical eat this, not that diet book. Instead, it's like a heartfelt guide to transforming your relationship with food. Let me walk you through the big ideas because I think you'd really connect with it. Core theme. The book is all about mindful eating, but not in a preachy way. Somov argues that we've lost touch with the joy and intentionality of eating because we're always rushing, multitasking, or drowning in guilt about food choices. His solution? Treat every meal as a meditative ritual. Imagine savoring a raisin like it's the first time you've ever tasted one. That's the vibe he's going for. 1. Slow down, taste everything. Somov says we inhale food instead of experiencing it. He shares this great anecdote about someone who realized they'd been eating popcorn mindlessly at the movies for years, never actually tasting it. The fix? Chew slowly, put your fork down between bites, and notice textures, smells, and flavors. I tried this with a square of dark chocolate last week, and it felt like a whole new world. Second, hunger versus craving. He distinguishes physical hunger, your stomach growling, from emotional hunger. Stress eating a pint of ice cream after a bad day. One exercise he suggests is pausing before eating to ask, am I hungry or am I just avoiding something? This hit home for me. I've started drinking tea first when I feel a snack urge, and half the time, the craving vanishes. 3. Rituals over rules. Forget strict diets. Somov encourages creating little mealtime rituals, like lighting a candle, setting a nice table, or taking 3 deep breaths before digging in. He mentions how in some cultures, meals are sacred, hours-long affairs. It made me realize how often I eat standing up or scrolling through my phone. Now I try to at least sit at the table, no screens, and it feels calmer. Gratitude is seasoning. He talks about pausing to appreciate where your food came from, the farmers, the sun, the rain. It sounds cheesy, but when I thanked my avocado toast this morning, I swear it tasted better. How it changed me. Honestly, this book shifted my mindset. I used to inhale lunch at my desk while working, barely registering what I was eating. Now I take mini eating meditations, even if it's just 10 minutes. It's reduced my stress and made meals something I look forward to, not just fuel. Plus, I'm way less likely to binge eat when I'm actually present. Who should read it? Anyone tired of yo-yo dieting and guilt trips around food? People who eat when bored, stressed, sad. Folks curious about mindfulness, but unsure where to start. This is a practical entry point. Final thoughts. If you've ever felt trapped in a cycle of mindless snacking or rigid meal plans, this book feels like a warm hug. It's not about perfection. It's about rediscovering the pleasure and peace in eating. I'd hand it to anyone craving a healthier, happier relationship with food. No kale required.